Hello everybody on YouTube. It's Xaldin here, the Magician Master 100, known as the Master of all Spellcasters. Today I'm going to be doing a deck profile on my DevPro account. Yes everybody, I finally did it. I started a DevPro account. If you all would like to duel me on DevPro, my DevPro name is Xaldin Wolfgang. So just let me know in the comment section down below to let me know what your DevPro account name is so I can be able to recognize who you are. But anyway, back to the main subject. The deck profile, of course, on the Dark Magician. And boy, I can't wait for the newest Dark Magician set to come out in the set called Dark Illusions. So, without any further delays, let's get started. We have our three of our main boss monster, Dark Magician, of course. 2, Magician of Black Illusions. This card really does well in this deck. I pulled some pretty good combos with this deck on DevPro, actually. Especially this card from your hand, as long as you activated a spell or trap card effect during your opponent's turn. And of course, you'll combo off with the Dark Magic Circle, which I'll explain why is because he counts it as the Dark Magician on your field. So anyway, 3, Magician's Rod, kind of like the Stratos of the deck, except adding the spells and traps. 3, Magician's Robe, special summon your Dark Magician from your deck during your opponent's turn by discarding a spell or trap. 2, Effect Failures, gotta have the hand traps, and that I like that fact that she's a tuner as well, so that could come in handy. And back to the hand trap part, that's why I mostly run a lot of Effect Failures in most of my decks. Now for the spells. 3, Spellbook of Power. I really love using my spell books in most of my spellcaster decks because spellbooks can be really useful depending on what you use it on. Say you need this guy to be need more power, just play Spellbook of Power and he'll become a 26 beater, or play it on Magician of Black Illusion and he'll become a 31 beater. 2, Spellbook of Wisdom to make sure of the Forbidden Lance of the deck for most of your spellcasters. 3, Dark Magician Circle. Love using this card. It is so much fun using this card on Dev Pro, banishing my opponent's monsters or cards on their field. It was just so much fun. 2, Dark Magic Veils. At first I was on and off about this card at first, but after playtesting with this card, I can see why people love this card. It actually works pretty well. 3, Summoner's Art. Basically add the main boss monster, Dark Magician. That's pretty self-explanatory. 3, MSTs. Have the good tech cards. And, of course, it can actually really go well with this deck when you want to activate the MST during your opponent's turn and probably special summon your Magician of Black Illusion, or you probably want to get your Rod back in your hand, or you want to special summon your Magician's Robe. Now for the traps. 3, Magician's Navigate. Really awesome trap, special summon your Dark Magician to your field from your hand, and of course special summon like maybe another Dark Magician or Magician of Black Illusion or your Rod or even your Robe, and if it happens to be in your graveyard, you can probably banish it and negate a card effect until the end of the turn. So it's really that awesome. 2, Wapakus. 1, Solemn Warning. 3, Storming Mirror Force, and 2, Solemn Strikes. Sadly, I don't have a real Solemn Strike because Solemn Strike is pretty expensive at the moment, last time I checked. And, yeah, I gotta work on getting other decks together. But I might try to get my hands on a Solemn Strike when I get the opportunity to. Now, the extra deck does need a little work, actually. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep these guys around, but anyway, 2 Amulet Dragons, 2 Dark Paladins, 2 Ebon Void Magicians, 2 Ebon Illusion Magician, 2 Big Eyes, 1 Enlightenment Paladin, and 2 Draco Sacks. And the side deck definitely needs some work. But anyway, 3 Royal Decrees, 3 Mistakes, 3 Twin Twisters, 2 Dark Magician of Chaos, 2 Dedication through Lightning Darkness, and 2 Eye of Timaeus. So, that is my deck profile on my Dark Magician deck. Tell me what you all think of my deck in the comment section down below. And if you have any suggestions of what I should put out or take out of the deck, I'd like to hear it in the comment section down below, as long as you're not a troll about it. So, yeah, please comment, rate, subscribe, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Tumblr, and I will see you all in my next video. See ya!